Shalom. First, I'd like to start off by giving all great honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakakdash. Double honor to teachers, elders, and the boss of Great Millstone, likewise, brothers, put on this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and to brothers and sisters. And again, Shalom. Today's lesson's titled, We Are Not Conflicted. And we are the hopefully lack of Yasharala Israel, also called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, whose seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now let's take a look at that word conflicted, because we can look around and every day we can see that our people are conflicted, and especially those that know that they are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. Okay, this is the word conflicted. Okay, it comes from the word conflict out of the etymology dictionary online, and it means struggle, a quarrel, discord of action, feeling, or effect, clashing of opposed principle. When you go into the ordinary meaning of it on the online dictionary, it means having or showing confused and mutually inconsistent feeling. Okay, in other words, you're double-minded, you're confused as to what you believe because you're listening to multiple doctrines and you're not really truly embedded in this truth. Let's go into the book of Jeremiah 25:4, and it reads, And the Lord, Yahweh Shai, had sent unto you all his servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, but ye have not hearkened, nor inclined your ear to hear. Why wouldn't you do that? When we go into Isaiah 30 and start in verse 7, it's because you jakes, you know, you're still in the world. You're still listening to Esau's promises. You still have hope in this place, somehow coming back, you know, to the old days, you know, where you can be a constant servant, you know, getting the crumbs from this man and, you know, begging him for mercy every now and then when you do those marches. Okay, it says, For the Egyptians shall help in vain and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still. The Lord is tying these Edomite hands behind their back. You're noticing, if you look in the headlines right now, you're seeing that, you know, welfare is being cut, Social Security is being cut, jobs are being cut, you know, all those things that those programs that they had that were supposed to assist Jake in being able to be competitive out there, you know, here in Great Babylon, America, those are now being cut. And what you have is a tyrant, okay, a wicked lord like Trump, okay, and all of his cohorts that are saying, you niggas and spics are basically apes, okay? And we're sick of just giving you handouts right now. And this is going to lead into what we know as Jacob's trouble. Continue, says, now go write it before them in the table and note it in a book that it may be for a time to come forever and ever. So we make it very simple. We have posters, we stand up on the highway and the byway, okay? We put out these lessons. It's just that simple. This is what we're supposed to do. And this is rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, which say to the seers, which is us, we are the ones that are watchmen and the seers. We see what Esau is doing. We see what wicked Hebrew Israelites are doing. We see what the other tribes are doing. We see what's going on in the world. We see what the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is doing. We see the judgments he's bringing. See not unto the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit, which is why, okay, the true prophets have very little following, very little likes, very little views on their videos. And the deceptive prophets out there, which are from IUIC, Wi-Fi, ISUPK, and so forth, and the, you know, Anglican Church and the Catholic Church and the Christianity churches, they have tens of millions and they got money pouring in like crazy. Why? Because they give you the seed. They tell you what you want to hear, that all is going to be good. We bring out what the Lord Yahweh Shai tell us is going to happen, which is Great Babylon, America is going to be destroyed. The so-called white man, who is Esau the Edomite, is going to be brought down, okay, brought down to the ground. Okay, let's go into the book of John 15 and verse 19. It reads, If ye were of the world will love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. I mean, everybody can tell the story. You know, somehow you just knew you was different. You didn't fit in. You never fit in. Even with your family, you didn't fit in. And now you know why you didn't fit in. And there's going to be a lot of you that are going to wake up to this truth and go scratch your head and go, yeah, hell, something was off. Something was always off. Why did I not fit in? It's because you were not a part of this world. Okay? It says, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. Okay, we are the servant. I'm a servant. The Lord is Yahushua Mashiach, who the word ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Continuing says, if they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also, which y'all don't. Some do, very little do, but the most don't. Okay, because you didn't keep the saying of the Mashiach when he was here. So I mean, look at us. Okay. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sakes, because they know not him that sent me. So you don't believe in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is the Almighty, because Esau has poisoned your minds to believe that the God of the Bible is some, candy giving, flowers giving, love everybody, type of pacified deity, okay, that is not going to do any harm to people. Well, let's take a look at the judgments around the world, and you tell me that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not, okay, a God of war, okay, and love to shed blood of the wicked. It says, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin. But now they have no cloak for their sin. You don't have any cloak for your sin, because there's hundreds of brothers that's throwing up videos. Some brothers are throwing up 2, 3, 4, 5 videos a day, and definitely going out there on the highway and the byway throughout the week and on the weekends, bringing out this gospel and this truth. I mean, we stand up in the most obvious place, okay, where you can really see us, okay? No microphone, no gimmicks, no special effect, just using our mind voice, okay? And we speak out and give you this gospel, this truth of what is to take place here in Great Babylon, America, particularly against the tribe of Israel, because we are going to be judged before these other nations are judged, okay? Let's go to the book of Isaiah 31 and start verse 1. Because here's the deal. See, the thing about you Jakes is when y'all look at us, y'all look and go, wait, where's your church? Oh, y'all a bunch of broke niggas. You don't know nothing about us. Okay? All y'all do is y'all judge from outside appearances. This is how y'all judge the Mashiach when he came, because he didn't come as a mighty king and slay off all of the Romans. Y'all despised them. Y'all hated him. Okay? So y'all are very attracted to power. Y'all are very attracted to what look flashy, which is the reason why y'all are attracted to like groups like IUIC, where they go and do these majestic, concerts and rap concerts and all kinds of craziness. Okay, y'all are constantly attracted to vanity, and this is why y'all constantly attracted to Great Babylon, America. Y'all ain't mad. Y'all don't wake up pissed and irritated. Okay, these piece of shit people around you, your piece of shit neighbor. Okay, you get to deal with bullshit every single doggone day. Y'all ain't angry. Y'all content. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they're many, and for horsemen, because they're very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, need to seek the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Now, some of you are going to say, well, if God was on earth, we would turn to him, Of course. But this is how this works. This is how it works. Okay, see, we're the herald of the Mashiach that's to come. So he has people that look like you, look poor, in the same trodden positions like you, being oppressed by the so-called white man. Okay, but it's giving you this message of joy and hope. Okay, to repent and letting you know who you are. But when you compare us to, Big Daddy Esau, who can hand you that bag of money, put you in a yard and a nice car and a big house, and have a tax-free life if possible, and make you a superstar and all that stuff. That we don't offer those things, because see, the reward that we're gonna get comes into the kingdom of heaven, not in the kingdom of Esau. And this is the reason why y'all will not seek the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because the representation of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is us. Okay? And our people have a natural hate for someone that looks like them. Alright? This is the book of John 18 and start verse 35. Okay, let's give you an example of how Esau beat his chest when Yahushua was on earth. Okay? And this is how y'all feel too. But listen to the response that Yahushua gave, okay, the Pilate at that time. John 18 verse 35 reads, Pilate answered, am I a Jew? Thine own nation and chief priests have delivered thee unto me. What hast thou done? So he's asking Yahushua, hey, your own people deliver you to me to judge you. Okay, what did you do? Yahushua answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered unto the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. So Yahushua had to be in that humble spirit, because he knew he had to die in order to save us. The Father stripped him of all his power, put him on earth as an ordinary human, to preach his gospel. So here we are right now. We don't have any power. We don't have no power in our hand except this Bible. Okay, and this is why y'all mock us, and he was being mocked by this Roman, who's saying, well, what can you do? Aren't you a king or something like that? You know, and Yahushua to answer him and say, look, if this was my kingdom, my servants would get up and fight. Y'all wouldn't catch me this easy. Okay, now let's go into the Jeremiah. Let's see what happens when this earth becomes, and all the kingdoms in this earth becomes Yahushua's. This is Jeremiah 51, and verse 19 reads, the portion of Jacob, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, is not like them, which is the rest of these other tribes, and particularly you Edomites, okay, you Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, okay, which is all you white people. For he is the form of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. We have a great inheritance. Now listen to this very carefully. The Lord of hosts is his name, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, host means war. Okay, man of war. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. So after we are transformed into those, back into our former glory, which is God's, okay, we're going to become his battle axe and weapons of war. Here's what he's going to use us to do. For with thee will I break into pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. There it is. So there's that Roman pilot. He's getting his answer right now. When Yahushua is back, his servants, which is us, we're going to be transformed into gods, and we're going to smash these kingdoms into pieces. That's how it's going. That's what's going to take place. So you Jakes, and you see, you don't want to hear that, because you want to have pity for your doggone oppressor. We have to be patient and wait until we get that power to go lay out what we really have going on in our mind. We absolutely hate this motherfucking place. This is Revelation 22 and verse 12. Let's talk about the reward here. It says, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. We can see all them doggone Middle East, so-called Middle Eastern people over there in Gaza and all that stuff. They're getting slaughtered by the doggone kikes over there. That's judgment, man. When those Israelis dropping bombs and killing those women and kids and men who are non-combative, that is the Lord judging their wicked ass. We feel no pity for their asses. But it proves our point that the people over there claiming to be the true biblical Jews, okay, are nothing more than warmongers, okay, and phonies, okay, and they're the scourge of this earth. And the Lord has a great judgment for them, and you will witness the judgment that the state of Israel is going to get. Let's go into the book of Hebrews 12 and start at verse 16, because let's talk about the reward. Okay, see, Jake, y'all want it now, and Esau is that type. That's why you have fast food and everything is like right now, right now, right now, right now. Pleasure, 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 pleasure. Y'all can't wait. All right, it says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, the so-called white man, for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. The Lord Yahweh Shemajah hate his cracker ass. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears, which is always the white man's go-to shit. Play victim after you then fuck up. Okay? Play victim. That's what this man does. They're soft like doggone chicken diarrhea, man. Alright? They can't take no type of judgment. And that's, let me tell you crackers something. Lord, when I get to do a camera view of this lesson. All right, let me tell you something, you crackers, boy, y'all got some judgments coming for y'all. Y'all ain't seen hell yet. The Lord's gonna judge y'all real damn good. We can be watching it. Okay, this is the book of Job 20, and verse 22 reads, in the fulfillment of his sufficiency. So Esau right now talking about AI and all this other shit, you know, and robot stuff, and they got cars that can drive autonomous and all that stuff. So just so you all know, okay, Esau's got one more strike he's going to make at Yasharala. But before that happens, he's going to bring out the grandest, okay, this is like curtain closing scene for Esau, man. He's going to bring out some technology that's going to just simply blow you people's mind. Sorcery on a level you can't even begin to comprehend, okay? And this is going to be a whole new revolution of shit that's going to be going on, which is going to really trap you people, okay? Which is going to have a lot of our Hebrew Israelite people conflicted, confused, okay? But we're not going to be confused and conflicted, because we know that's supposed to happen. His technology and his sorcery is a joke compared to what we are going to have in the kingdom. It's not even shit. It's like a kid playing in spit on the ground and going, look what I created. What? It's spit. Okay, it says, in the fulfillment of sufficiency, he should be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Look what he's doing with his own people. taking all the jobs away like that. These low level crackers, man, you know, who think that they something which they're not. They can't take a doggone bad week or a bad day or a bad month. They're going to turn their hands. The poor is going to rise up. Okay? Be prepared for it. When he's about to fill his belly, power shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. Okay? So while he think, oh man, I get everybody the trick hole here. Because what he saw they're going to do is they're going to sit back and they're going to watch people kill themselves, kill each other on this earth while they sit down eating real meat, real food down in those, you know, those bunkers that are like 2 or 3 miles underground. And they could be watching it with drones and satellites and all that stuff as the chaos unfolds all across this earth. It's not only going to be in America, it's going to be all across this earth. But because America, everybody's armed to the teeth with weapons, it's going to be a little bit more crazy here because you actually have the one country in which the citizens have the ability to fight against the authority, just as armed as the authority. So this is going to be a bloodbath in this place. This is Obadiah 1:18 because this is the reward. Remember what the Mashiach said. Okay, in Revelation, in the book of Revelation 22:12, when he said he has his reward. This is the reward of Esau, Obadiah 1:18, and the house of Jacob, which is 12 tribe of Israel, should be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau, the so-called white man, which includes the women, children, for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. There shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahushua had spoken it. So we're gonna, after 1,000 years of hardcore brutal slavery, when they go down to Unga Bunga, and I put out a video before showing how Esau is going to look 1,000 years after slavery. He really literally is going to look like a fucking ape. Okay, Unga Bunga. And we're going to round them up in a bit. I don't know how many of them they could be, because the lifespan will be a little bit longer, so they could be hundreds of millions or billions. I don't know. We're going to round them up and burn their ass up out of existence. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's their reward. Here's our reward. Here's the 12 tribe of Israel reward. Revelation 2:10, it says, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Because they can kick our ass out there like that. I've always let my wife know, like, you're going to see me probably they probably can kick the shit out of me like that. Don't worry about it. It looks worse to you than I'm feeling it. I understand that they can do this shit. Okay? I'm prepared for it. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days, which is a set amount of time. We don't know. It ain't 10 days. Okay? You can get through 10 days. It could be months or years. I don't know. Be thou faithful unto death. And why he said death? Because some of us ain't gonna make it. And I will give thee a crown of life. See? There it is right there, Jake. That's all you gotta wait for, man. We're not conflicted. There's a crown of life for us. And for Esau, they're gonna get burned to death. Why are you conflicted? Lord willing, the elect was edified. Let the goes by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Shalom.